Hey, this is Spanner from the Spanner Rig Show here. Another exciting episode, and we're still continuing our featuring of North Dakota athletes going to universities. And tonight we've got an awesome episode. We have Grace Miller from Fargo North, super athlete, and TikTok star legend, by the way. And going to Northern basketball, the legendary Northern basketball program. And we got Talon and Madden Thorson, 1-2 in the state, brother rivals in the hurdles.
Harvey Hornets.
Football players. Talon's going to move to quarterback next year. And
no
Madden,
offensive line, I think, is what I've been hearing.
yeah,
so.
and Madden is moving on to the Moorhead Dragons. And you know what's interesting? I've seen a lot of kids signed over the last. Mimi Wu, state champion tennis, going to Moorhead. Moorhead is grabbing North Dakota kids left and right. And here we go. We're here with the high school to college segment. This one's a little different. We got two on here.
Absolutely.
One's a freshman, going to be a sophomore on the June 15th NCAA standards. We're here with Madden and Talon Thorson from Harvey Wells County.
Harvey Hornets.
But they're really Harvey. They're not Pheasant kids. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and I like that. So, Madden here is a future Dragon.
Oh boy.
Future Dragon, Minnesota State Moorhead Dragons. So, how you doing, guys?
Good. Pretty good. You know.
So they took
schedule.
1-2 in the state in the 100 hurdles, 110 hurdles, and then Thorson was ranked third in the state in the 300 hurdles. Madden, you were ranked first, right, going into state.
Yeah.
And his freshman brother takes first, but Madden was sketchy, disqualified. Now I got two questions. Number one, Thorson, did you slip any money to the judge or anything like that? And number two, what's the trash talk afterward like? I would have beat you. You got lucky, what's the trash talk like in the hurdle room there in Harvey?
But yeah, obviously I was pretty excited he won, but the trash talk's still there because I'm telling him, if I would have ran, I would have beat you. So that's a little, but I'm still happy he won it. I mean, yeah, can't be mad about that.
Yeah, if not you, him, right? Thorson has to win, right? So Thorson's going to win state in the hurdles for forever upon ever, right? Is that how it's going to go?
That was good. Yeah.
So explain to us, going to Moorhead to play football. Let us know what came about on that decision. I mean, it's a Division II school, so my assumption is there was a lot of schools below that had some interest in you. But what led you to Moorhead? What was the reason to pick in there to go to your next spot there, man?
So they were kind of the first team that started talking to me. And then I got to go on their campus about quite a few times, and I just really liked the atmosphere there. And I met a bunch of my future teammates, or now teammates, I guess you can say. And yeah, I just got along really well with them. And I know they got a lot of local guys, like some guys from Belleville last year that I talked to quite a bit, and they got a good Grafton kid going there that I'm pretty good friends with. So yeah, it's a good family there, and I thought it was the right fit for me.
Did Minot or Mary and Jamestown, those schools call you?
Yeah, they talked to me too.
He's got to be one of the best athletes. I mean, the hurdling has got to be one of the most athletic required sports.
For sure.
So let me ask you guys this, and I interviewed you, Madden, up in rugby already, but talk to us, and maybe just for the viewers, for a little knowledge, and I just have a little knowledge of hurdles, but talk to us about the steps, like what each of you guys, how many steps do you do on the 100s, the 110s, and then do you guys have steps on the 300s, or is it just, just power through them? How does that work?
Yeah, so in the 110s, it's like really, really technical. So to be like top in the state, you probably almost have to 3-step for guys. So it doesn't really, it's just your strong leg. And then the start of it, you usually want to take about 8 steps, the first hurdle, which is what the kind of top tier athletes do. And then, so yeah, it's just really technical, and you got to be up and down and just in a rhythm.
That's interesting.
It is.
That's very interesting.
Absolutely. I've known a few people that have been through the Harvey way. I think of Harvey as a very traditional, I guess you'd say, town in terms of just a lot of pride, is what I've heard. I just wanted to hear, if confirmed from you guys, is like Harvey just tradition of playing, football in Harvey for the Hornets? Is that, I know it's Harvey Wells County, but is it something that's a big spectacle when you guys are playing football games? The whole town rally around you guys every year, regardless of how the season goes?
Oh yeah, for sure. Harvey's definitely a football town, but now since we've been having more basketball and track success, it's kind of leveling out a little bit, but definitely get a lot of people, almost majority of the town, going to the football games on Friday nights.
Now in basketball, did you guys make the regional championship against Four Winds? Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, they were. How good were they? Like I saw them play a bunch of times, but how good were they on the court defending them and trying to break their press? They had that half court trap going on. Explain that to us.
Well, they're so fast. Like, you don't have time to make any mistakes or nothing. And I was always put on Yankton, and he scores so easily, and he's a really good player. They're all very good players, and they'll be fun to watch they've always been fun to watch, but they're very tough to play against.
Rough to have in your region, huh? So, what positions do you guys play in football?
I play quarterback, and like defensively, I don't really know what they're gonna put me at this year. Cornerback or strong or free.
Oh boy, versatile.
So you play quarterback. Did you play on varsity this year as a freshman?
I played a little bit of receiver.
Okay.
But not much.
What is this? Does Harvey lose a lot of players? Is there going to be a lot of attrition, graduation going on this year, or what is the outlook for the squad next year?
Yeah, I think we had 9 starters go.
Yeah, quarterback, 2 receivers, and almost the whole line. So,
and you're going to play quarterback next year with a whole new line.
Yeah, but
did you tick someone off or something? Or are they putting you out there as to punish you, or are you looking forward to this?
We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Yeah, I think it'll go pretty good. We'll get the hang of it, I think.
You got to be a mobile quarterback, right? You got to be able to run some run-pass options and stuff.
Yeah, that's the plan this year, and do some RPOs, and I don't know, get me out of the pocket more than sit in the pocket, I guess.
So who's Harvey's biggest rival? Like, I've heard Harvey numerous times through my time, especially back in the day, seeing sports guys, KX News, and came to. Who's Harvey's biggest rival?
Well, I wouldn't say. Well, rivals would be like a Carrington, Rugby, and Velva in that area for football. But we didn't get to play Rugby or Velva this year because of that region change. But we did get to play Carrington, and we got to avenge our loss from the year before. So that's kind of a little rivalry we had. And yeah, Rugby's was kind of up there, I guess you could say, and then Velva too.
Did you guys do the youth wrestling for Harvey SWAT? Is the Harvey SWAT team? Is that what it is?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now,
what is that?
So they have this youth wrestling club in Harvey, and they're all over. Every little town in North Dakota's got youth wrestling, but Harvey has this Thursday night tournament.
Okay.
Right. So it's and most of the little town tournaments are, the hammers go in and just smoke everyone, but because it's on Thursday night, and it's in the middle of the state, it draws hammers from both sides of the state because everyone's trying to. I remember my son was a state Triple Crown winner, and we show up there, and there's like tech team dudes and Bismarck. What are those guys? The big Bismarck club or whatever. And Zach got put in some group of death. He won it, but it was a lot harder than we thought. We had just gone to Stanley, and he swooped everyone in the first round and pinned them. But yeah, Harvey, you guys got that, the Harvey SWAT and his rugby SWAT. So it was like, there's two different SWATs. Do they practice in different gyms or do they practice in the same gym?
I remember when I was little and I used to be in wrestling and I was like I don't know what grade I was, but I remember sometimes rugby would come up with us and practice with us. We'd never go down there though.
I don't think they practice with us anymore.
So what
I
position?
think it's kind of.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I think it's kind of two separate deals. I'm not sure. I don't really follow it too much anymore.
So tell us, what position are you going to play for the Dragons? What are they talking to you about?
Probably more like a slot receiver.
And so
Got a lot of dodging around in the slot, I'll tell you that. The hurdle stuff will come in handy.
give everyone like a snapshot of what kind of summer workouts they've given you. Just give us like one of your hardest days you might have to do, when they give you that on your own workouts or whatnot.
Yeah, so I haven't got too much of it because of track. Track just kind of got over and I was kind of focusing on that. But then there's a little bit of conditioning and then a lot of like cleans and stuff like that it kind of works a lot of muscles in a workout. And then you have your flexibility exercises and stuff like that, which is really good for me. And then, I haven't gotten too far into it because track just got over a couple weeks ago. And then I have to get surgery on my shoulder tomorrow, so I won't be able to really do much else the rest of the summer.
Dang.
Oof.
Wow. So.
Oh, boy. I tell you, was that something that, like an injury or just some maintenance cleaning up type of surgery?
Yeah, it happened in scrimmage in August.
Wow.
I tore my labrum. I kind of got burnt on a route, and I tried to make up for it too much by punching the ball out from the back, and it just kind of came out.
Oof.
That's rough.
That is, absolutely.
So, Talon, tell me here, your big brother's about to leave here in a couple months. You going to move rooms? You going to steal the big room? Or, what's going on in the house? You claim anything that, he kind of beat you down on over the years?
Oh, well, our younger sister actually has the biggest room, so.
Whoa.
But.
Whoa.
Well, that's right.
That happens.
Yeah, dads are always wrapped around the little girl's finger.
That's crazy. Well,
no, she's a good athlete too, isn't she not?
Yeah, she's getting there.
She's young. She's kind of getting the hang of everything, but she does hurdles as well, and so my mom's a coach, and she kind of doesn't like my mom telling her what to do all the time.
Oh,
so that's kind of.
Well, that's youngest kid syndrome. Yeah.
When mom's a coach must mean that there's some athletic genes on both parents. It seems. I'm assuming they don't just pick anybody to coach. So, did your mom compete then? I'm assuming. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, she was a state champ long jumper when she was in high school, and she did the hurdles, but she never did win it. She took second, I think, in both of them.
Oh, so is there a little trash talk at the dinner table about that? You trash talk your mom?
Oh, yeah. I've told her before that I'm a state champ hurdler and she's not. And Talon can say that.
I love how he portrayed it as she didn't win it, but she finished second. I'm like, what's wrong with second? Like, it's jeez, you still get a.
But she won the long jump and you didn't, so she throw that back at you?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, is there another sister also?
Nope, just one younger one.
Okay.
Boy, I tell you, that's
super athletic family. How old's the youngest daughter? Is she coming to high school soon?
Yeah, she's gonna be a freshman.
okay.
Oh, here we go. Another hurdle state champion coming. So Talon, just want to let you know that Jet Lundeen says hi. So.
All right.
Good deal.
Tell him I said what's up.
All right.
I'll tell him. Hey, man, you guys are awesome.
We appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on and representing Harvey Wells County. And
what do you guys? First of all, what do you call Harvey Wells County? What do you call themselves? What are you called?
Hornets.
Oh, so you guys
County.
So you still get to call yourself the Hornets? Oh boy. Okay.
Wells County needs them, right?
Yeah. But you know how those co-ops are like TGU, they had to change name on that with Towner and Granville. And
Yeah, because of the same size. But, Harvey's like, hey, well, we'll go by ourselves.
oh, yikes.
So the Hornets are bust, right?
I know, like, what is it, Mercer? Like, Turtle Lake Mercer, they did do some, it's just, yeah. But anyways, well, hey, guys, we appreciate it. Like I said, we're, we got 2 different paths for both of you, one going to college and one going to have, kind of get the heart of his high school career going. So we're excited to follow you guys and your journeys going forward.
And Talon, have you beaten his best time in anything yet?
Not even close.
No, I will next year. I'm gonna be.
I will next year. Okay, we'll timestamp this here, Jonathan, our producer. We'll make sure that if you guys need proof, we'll make sure we got this thing locked in and so.
Yeah, I'm for sure looking that up, and then we'll be for sure, Talon, filming a TikTok in the near distant future about this. Either you talking trash to him, or maybe I'll catch him on a Zoom and then add it to the TikTok. Him tracking trash to you.
Absolutely.
Hey, man, thanks a lot, guys. You guys are ballers. So, hey, here we are with the Beat Spainer Challenge, and we're going to pick it, the Bravera Workout Warrior of the Week. And right now, we're talking a little Red River football. Hudson Flom posted. They got 60 dudes lifting right now, and that's how you win championships. Red River 3-3 last year in the East, looking to go 6-0 in the East, and they're putting some work in, moving some iron around, and that's how championships are won. Here we go. If you want to be the Bravera Workout Warrior of the Week, or you want to enter into the contest, make sure that you hashtag Bravera Workout Warrior. It's on all of my TikToks, and at Spainer and Riggs. And remember this, the top Class A school that posts the most gets $1,000 from Bravera for athletics facility renovations. The top Class B school also gets $1,000 for athletic facility renovations. The top male athlete that posts the most gets an interview with their best friend on the plane, on the Spainer plane, and the top female athlete that posts the most gets an interview with their best friend on the Spainer plane. So, let's rock. All right, here we go. We just had a great interview with Talon and Madden Thorson, and now we're moving on to the TikTok legend, Grace Miller from Fargo North High School, and she's sporting her Northern State Wolves hoodie, which I like. I like that.
Absolutely.
So, Grace, I don't know if you know, but I was offered the head coaching job at Northern last May.
Ooh,
I turned it down, but yeah, that's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
But so tell us right now, how did Northern State come about? I mean, tell us the recruiting process, and and did some of the in-state schools, Minot and Marion, those guys recruit you?
Mm-hmm. Well, first of all, Northern State, my dad went there for football, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Well, following dad's footsteps, I'm going to create my own path through basketball, make my own career towards that, and start a new chapter. I'm really excited to go down there, start fresh, start new team, new girls, new relationships. I want to study exercise science, so I'm going to major in that. And I'm going to be a wellness coach. That's the goal. And I chose Northern because of how amazing the girls were and welcoming, and it just felt like home. Like, I have a really great relationship with the coach already. So that means a lot. And that was another part of me making the decision to go there.
So you're a 3-sport athlete in high school. How did you juggle those all together? Spain and I are really big proponents on multi-sport athletes. We feel like from a character standpoint, and obviously just physicality, you're always being active, obviously not taking off certain months off after certain seasons are done. But how did you juggle your sports, and were your coaches accommodating? Because when you get to where you have the potential to play at the next level at probably any one of your sports. How are you able to juggle it all? And I'm assuming you got great support from your high school coaches.
Yeah, obviously I love being a multi-sport athlete. That's what I'm gonna miss the most. Juggling all three, I looked forward to basketball season out of all of my seasons. Like, I love how it goes from volleyball and then it transfers to basketball and then basketball to track. Everything just kind of like helps each other out. Like transferring to each sport, they all like benefited each other, and I'm gonna miss that the most. But the reason why I picked basketball is because that's where my passion was. Like, that's where I felt my true self. That's where I really felt like my energy gravitated towards. So
yeah. She's a state in the high jump and the long jump. Long jump, 17.5. That's like, 2 or 3 or 4 Spainers or something. So, can you get up there and grab that rim or get above the rim at all? Since you're super,
I can touch
super
rim.
jumper?
I can touch rim.
Jeez Louise,
I don't know if
rim.
I could touch the rim.
Can't touch.
It'd be pretty close.
I have a 6'4" roommate, and she can palm a basketball. She's insanely tall, but we should try and like teach her to dunk. We should just like get her up in one of the games.
Well, I'm sure you got some techniques to teach someone to jump, huh?
Yeah, we got a lot of great athletes playing at Northern.
How excited are you to see the play in the Barnett Center? I mean, that's kind of just an awesome facility.
Really excited. Yeah, their supportive system is just crazy. Like, since it's a small town, everyone's like surrounded by sports. Like, everybody wants to be there to support. Everybody wants to be there to be a part of that community. So that'll be awesome.
So I don't know if you've seen Northern State, but they have brand new football stadium, brand new soccer stadium with practice football field, lacrosse field, brand new softball stadium, and a completely renovated to basically a new Barnett Center. You guys got a huge fitness center in there. I mean, massive fitness center. Northern State.
How big is Aberdeen?
27,000, but they've got it. Their athletic facilities look like you're at the Gophers or something.
Well, and then
the lifting program's awesome too. They got a really cool weight room.
Well, they got the Aberdeen Wings, which are a powerhouse in the NA. They play against the Toros, and they have their rink, which has all these suites and stuff like that. It's actually remarkable for a city, like, would you say 27,000 to have that much success? And they've had great success in all their sports. I mean, geez, their men's basketball team had, a couple of years ago, there was,
national champions, what they are.
Yeah, something like that too. So, which is absolutely remarkable in terms of that stuff. So how does it work then? Are you already full deep into workouts, preparing to go, or how do they have you handling preparing between now and your official arrival to campus? Kind of, I guess it'd be late summer or early fall.
Move into the dorms like middle of August. I'd say late August. I can't really do like official camps with them yet until I'm like officially a part of the team and like with the team. But I will be like coaching camps. I will be like hosting camps with them. But I don't think I can like do anything yet.
Have they talked to you about position or anything like that?
No. All around player. I think they'll just throw me in wherever I'll work a spot that coach tells me to.
Might as well. All around player, touch rim, volleyball, all state track, everything.
That's a pretty remarkable response though, because to some person, their ego would be like, well, yeah, I'm going to be a point guard, I'm going to be a forward or whatever. And then you're just like, hey, I'll play whatever. Those are the athletes that you want. I mean, you had soccer players, had hockey guys, and like somebody would go down with an injury, and I'm grabbing somebody to go play defense. I'm sure you've had to juggle things around. If you're an athlete, you just, yes, coach, and move on. You're going to win.
She can do whatever she wants.
Yeah.
I mean, the soccer team needs a goalkeeper.
Needs a locker.
She'll jump in there,
Thank
right?
you. Thank you.
Absolutely. No, that's a big thing. But I'm sure, like you touched on earlier about being a little bit of a family affair. I'm sure your family, your dad especially, is pretty proud that being able to go to his alma mater. Of course, he was a dude playing sports there, and you get a chance to carve your path. But you can't be remiss if your dad had a little twinkle in his eye, knowing his daughter was going to go to the same school he did.
Yeah.
So now I'm sure they took you around, but they have like a fantastic pizza place right there, right? Something like Wolf's Pizza or something.
No, you know what they have? they have a fantastic ice cream little shop in like the corner of a street. I don't even know what it's called, but it's so good. I forgot what it was called.
Well, you're gonna have to let me know on that one.
Yeah, I
Let-
will.
let me know.
It's really good.
Well, I end up in Aberdeen every once in a while, so. And I've stayed in the Super 8 there. That's the original Super 8, the first one in the history of all Super 8s.
I heard it's not that much of a prize, or is it? Is it just completely different? Is it like a Taj Mahal that looks like a Westin?
It's just a random. It's kind of big actually, but
Oh boy.
yeah, it's just random. But yeah, so pretty excited. That's pretty exciting. I usually just do the high school interviews, but you know, maybe you got to promise me a Spainer interview after you guys come play the Beavers. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. I'll let you know.
So, you know, Northern, there's got to be some high expectations there. You guys have a chance to get to the NCAA tournament, do you think, and make a run in your career? Is that the goal?
Yeah.
In the recruiting process, they've got to have talked about it. So tell me what's their expectations?
That is the goal. There's a lot of talent on the team. We have a lot of talent to work with. We have a lot of girls that will have good chemistry, and we can build that together. And I feel like chemistry is a big play in the game. Like, you got to have that on the court. And I feel like I already have a good relationship with most of the girls. I haven't even met most of the girls yet. So that's really exciting. And I'm just overall excited and overwhelmed. Like, I just want to get there already.
The Northern's known for like crazy work rate and diving for loose balls, and they're super organized defensively. You know, I'm sure you've seen them play. Tell us a little bit about, you know, the way they play and, you know, what you like about it.
They're quick. I love the quick passes. When I went to go watch their game, they just feed it to Kaylee. And Kaylee's tall girl. She's my idol, and she's going to be my teammate. She was a jumper. She's just an all-around great multi-sport athlete. That's what she was. She tried to do track, and then I believe she told Kruger that she wanted to be really good at one sport, and that's what made her just stick with basketball. And she's doing amazing, and she's just so talented. There's just so much talent to like watch. Like, you can't just focus on one thing. Like, it's all around. So that's what makes the game like go on and go quick.
Absolutely.
It reminds me of
So
my
much
friend.
action.
My friend graduated and went off to college, and I was a senior, and so we were, you know, goofing around like at Christmas or whatever. And I said, you know, what's it like? He goes, I'll tell you, man, no matter where I'm at, it's like, he's a dude, she's a dude, he's 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 a dude. He goes, you know, and that's obviously 1990 lingo for studs. So is that what it's like when you're out there watching, you know, when you show up with it? It's like everyone's just a total stud.
Pretty much. Everyone's a dude.
Everyone's a dude. I like that.
Well, great. Any more questions? Because, like I said, this has been awesome. Like I said, you know, you get people excited about the schools that they choose, but boy, it seems like she's really kind of bought into everything that's going to be there. So, and honestly, that's probably got to deal with culture, you know, and I think that's maybe an institutional culture too, because it seems like, you know, they don't have a whole lot of gaps in their sports. You know, it seems like they're always competing, you know, and it doesn't matter which sport, they're always competitive and they're going for it. And of course, you know, they've had a couple sports really take off. So that's kudos to Northern State for sure.
You know what I like about this is there's always big fish in little ponds, but Grace here is a big fish in a big pond and not afraid to go to even a bigger pond and flex and show that she's a big fish in a bigger pond. You know, Fargo. What's that?
Real inspirational.
It's trying to be anyways.
I'm just saying, you know, you went there and played 3 sports and dominated in the biggest city in North Dakota, and now you're moving on to basically Division II basketball royalty for Northern State. So
absolutely,
it's super awesome. We're very, very impressed, and we really want to tell you thank you for coming on.
Absolutely, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Thank you, guys.
You bet. Another great episode here on the Spainer and Riggs podcast. We had a great chat with Grace and then obviously the Thorson brothers. It was exciting to hear a little bit more about what's going on in Harvey. Next week, we got a monster episode. We got Trapper and Kinsley. It's going to be exciting to see more. And again, kind of the focal point that we've been talking about is seeing athletes move on to the next level. a great episode from the Spainer and Riggs podcast.
North Dakota athletes moving on to the next level.
On the Spainer and Riggs podcast, brought to you by the Dakota Network.